Facebook is the most talked about IPO in a decade, but this week the company is encouraging the world's top investors to sink their money into the original social network.
And that is Mark Zuckerberg's job as the face of Facebook. Rebecca Jarvis says so far his efforts are getting mixed reviews. Becky, good morning.
And good morning to you, Erica. And part of the reason for all of this scrutiny is that the stakes are just so high for this IPO. Of the last 10 consumer internet companies that have gone public, just 3 are worth more today than when they made their debut as public companies. So the pressure is on to see if Facebook can escape that trend.
Mr. Zuckerberg, do I have your full attention?
No.
But now the world's attention has turned to Mark Zuckerberg. Everyone from investors to users are watching for details as Zuckerberg's notoriously private company goes public. Monday kicked off Facebook's so-called roadshow, where company execs try to sell shares to investors. No one knew whether Zuckerberg would show up. And when he did, he made an entrance. In a sea of suits, Zuckerberg appeared in his trademark hoodie and, according to one report, seemed visibly nervous. Still, Facebook is confident in selling the Zuckerberg brand, hoodies and all.
Every product experience that you have is social, and that's all powered by Facebook.
That's the message of the 30-minute promotional video the company put together to try and win investors. It shines the spotlight brightly on Zuckerberg, the wonder kid who changed the world from his Harvard dorm room.
Zuckerberg is Facebook, period. He has built this company, and the company is him.
But as important as Zuckerberg was to building Facebook, he might not be the best at selling it. On day 2 of Facebook's Dog and Pony Show, Zuckerberg kept to smaller meetings. And that video singing his praises, the company ditched it.
As much as people have to respect the young man, there's always going to be a healthy dose of skepticism. It is incredibly unusual for the CEO and founder not to show up for this. This is the big dance.
That big dance is going to make Zuckerberg more powerful. Estimates say he could make $17.6 billion when Facebook goes public. And he'll maintain a 57% stake in the company, meaning in the end, the big question for investors is whether or not to trust the guy in the hoodie.
You're buying him. You're buying his zany, wild, brilliant creativity. And if that comes with a hoodie instead of a pinstriped suit, that's just fine by me.
Now, it may seem a little silly to pay all this attention to whether or not Mark Zuckerberg is wearing a hoodie, but some people say he's worn suits in the past. You saw in the piece he wore a suit at a town hall with the president, a couple of other occasions, and they're saying, well, if you didn't wear one to this meeting with investors, how seriously are you taking this IPO? But Charlie, at the end of the day, this is Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of an incredible company with 900 million users. Most people are focusing on that.
Facebook speaks for itself.
Exactly.
Thank you, Rebecca.